Right, so this is going to be a week in the life of a part-time or wannabe content creator. It is currently Tuesday morning and I'm just finishing up my morning coffee. And what I usually try to do at the start of every week is to sort of plan out the week and figure out what I want to do this week. I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm also a full-time student. I study my master's in architecture right now, but I try to sort of write down the things that I want to achieve on every single day. And that usually goes for, first of all, my studies, second of all, my content creation, and then third of all, also my training. And those three things are sort of what I plan my life around. Obviously my weeks kind of differs a lot on what I do from a day-to-day basis. That is also one of the things that I really enjoy about the things that I'm doing right now, that I actually have quite a lot of different things happening. It sort of keeps my mind stimulated because I'm a person that really don't like just sitting in the same place and doing the same thing over and over again. But today I'm working on this architecture project and I don't really know if you guys are interested. I can show you. So I can show you what I do when I'm not doing photography. So on this screen here, I'm working on some wind simulations in Grasshopper for my project that you can see up here. And this is sort of what I'm going to be working on today, and for the upcoming week I need to finish this project off. And just like that, it is time for lunch, but I don't think I've shown you around in this apartment, right? You have the entryway here, just some hanging coats. This print by me, and my NOS server from Synology. On the other side, another print. Then this is a little bathroom. Nothing special about that. And then from the hallway you get into what is like the big room of the apartment. So this is a one room apartment. I think that's how you call it, at least. And yeah, this is pretty much all there is. Oh, that's my food in the microwave. So I have my desk set up here, and this is actually a solid wood kitchen countertop that I have just screwed some legs on to. Then I have my bed here, and this glass wall that you see here is sort of just a way for me to divide the bedroom to like the living room area. But it's just quite nice to be able to sort of separate the bed from like the living room area, and I think it makes this part of the room look a lot better. And really large windows, which is super nice. You do get a lot of daylight into the apartment, even though it's really small, it's actually quite nice. Then here, so dividing the living room area to the kitchen area, I have this table here and like this thing. And then finally also the kitchen towards this wall here. And that's pretty much it. A quite fast house tour, but you know how it is, small apartments these days. Actually quite interested in like interior stuff and things like that as well. So I guess if you are interested in it as well, I could make some more content around that. But let me know down in the comments. It is now around 3 o'clock or something like that, and I've been studying up until now, but I'm gonna make myself my coffee and go back to studying. And Alright, so it is Wednesday morning and I'm off to school and I need to leave in just a couple of minutes, so we're a little bit in a hurry. And I will be bringing 2 rolls of films, and if I have the time for it I will go to the local camera store and see if I can get those developed. I know for a fact that some of the images from the 35mm might be a little bit ruined because the back of the camera accidentally opened when I used it once. So, but I want to develop them anyway and see how they turn out. But that is if we have the time for it, because main priority today again is school. Film rolls have been handed in to the camera store. Should get those in about a week, a little bit more maybe. And I'm done in school. Now I'm just gonna head home. Unfortunately I forgot, or I didn't forget my camera, but I forgot my memory card for my camera, so I'm using the phone. But I think that works. It's okay for vlogging. I hope the sound is okay. So I realized that I never really told you guys what I did like after my bike session yesterday. After that my girlfriend came home and we had some dinner, we ate in the couch, watched some Seinfeld, and then after that I started working on a new media kit. So I have one media kit already, but that is more like for my like my freelance photography business, so I have a media kit for that. But I started working on a new one for more like social media stuff. So yesterday we were just hanging out in the couch and I started working on this media kit on my computer. I guess I can show you. So here is what I started working on. So I'm thinking maybe just doing a first page with a little information about me. Don't mind the text too much because I'm probably gonna rewrite this. And then the mission, so talk a little bit about, you know, how or what I'm trying to achieve with my social media channels and my personal brand. The third page with just analytics, so sort of my, I guess, total views across all platforms every single month, and then maybe divided up into like the different platforms, and yeah, you get it. I don't want to like sell myself as a cheap influencer, if you know what I mean. I want to be more high-end and professional, and this right now, in my opinion, feels a little bit cheap. I would like to hear your guys' opinion on it, but this is what I started working on yesterday. As you can see, I didn't manage to get that far. I am getting done for today when it comes to this stuff, but now I think I'm gonna record a YouTube video, or I think I am going to record a YouTube video. A lot of you probably already know this is where I usually record my videos, so I guess we will do that today as well. Unfortunately, the sun is sort of coming from that direction and I like having this background, but I guess let's try it and see how it looks and see if it's okay. So let's take the tripod, or do you know what? I think we can have like this camera with this angle and have this as like the main angle. And lately I have been using my old Canon 80D as a second camera angle, which has been nice to sort of switch it up. It's a nice change of pace for these talking head shots in the videos, so I think I'm gonna use this one as well. I hope I'm not too overexposed, but unfortunately I don't have a tripod for this guy, so I'm just using like this. That way we have one that is sort of a 45-degree angle from the side and one that is like straight on. And that is usually how I try to set up and how I have been doing it lately. And I think I'm gonna continue with that because I really liked it. Alright, so we also need our computer, because this is where I have all my notes. We need a second memory card for that camera. Some things I just seem to always place on different spots every single time. Most of my stuff, I know exactly where they are anytime. You could ask me anytime and I could be able to tell you exactly where those things are. But there are a few things. Let's see if we can't find the memory card somewhere. All right, I found them. On the Canon 80D, I also have a Sigma 18 to 35mm, an old classic lens. Super good, really good, and actually quite cheap. So highly recommend this lens if you are in the market for one. Second cam, first cam, microphone, computer. Yeah, in about an hour I have to leave. So we will finish this up. I feel a little bit too dressed up for my YouTube channel right now, so we're gonna do that as well. And a little something like so, maybe? That's better. The glasses as well. Can't forget the glasses. They have been in every single video recently, so they are on. So I think that is pretty much it. Yeah, it's a pretty simple YouTube setup. Today is quite sunny, so the weather is going to change during the video, which is kind of unfortunate, but it is going to start to get dark in about 30 minutes or so. So I sort of feel like I have to record now as well. It is now already Friday afternoon, and last time we talked I was in a bit of a hurry, but I recorded a YouTube video. But honestly, I wasn't really that happy with, or it didn't feel that good when I did it. I was a little bit stressed, I was sort of rushing through it. So I'm not really sure how that video is going to turn out. I guess I will see when I start editing it. But for those of you who follow me know that I try to post every single week, and I post on Sundays. And today's Friday, so there is 2 more days until I need to post a new video. The plan for this afternoon is to make the coffee and sit down and record another video that I also have scripted out and ready to be recorded. And I do think that one is going to be a little bit better. I have a better feeling about that one, at least. But let's finish up this coffee. Oh, is this the last milk? Fuck. No, we have one more milk, don't worry about it. And for today's video, I won't be sitting here recording. It is a little bit too dark today. So I will be sitting here on my lounge chair. And I will then have the main camera over here. We're gonna set up the secondary camera as well. Let's see if this is good enough. Using the Canon 80D for the second angle. I think that should work. It's not the best angle, but it works. Might wanna put a little something underneath the camera to get it up just a little bit extra. All right, so let's try and see if we can't set up the tripod here. And if you guys are like trying to record YouTube videos at home as well and don't have any like lighting gear or don't feel like setting it up, just shooting by a window is such a good light source. I mean, especially on a day like this when it's just totally overcast, the sky is just one large gray softbox. But now let's see here. I can put you on the tripod here. How does this look? You look a little bit tilted. Let's see here, maybe something like that. So what do you think? Does this work as a main angle? First clip was a little bit too bright. I think this should work. Alright, so let's go ahead, record this video. Before we record, let's just do a quick S-Log2 trial here. How does that look? Feels like you're a little bit high up. Maybe I should sit like this. Yeah, that feels better. And turn this camera on as well. Alright, so that felt a lot better than the previous video. So I think this one is going to be the one that is being posted, so you can find it in one of the corners. Right now I'm gonna pack my things up. I'm gonna head back to the computer once again. Finish up some uni work, then go out for a run tonight, then take Friday evening, and we'll go see what happens this weekend.